Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to work on this kind of a, I guess, medium-sized ficus. Um, I up-potted this, I think, last year sometime, but I still think it needs to go up to another size of pot. So today I think I'm just going to pull it out of here. So a little bit of background on this tree. Over the winter, it was growing fine, and then around January or so, it just all of a sudden lost all of its leaves. And then I set it outside here in Texas. We're middle of April, um, and it's been outside for almost 3 weeks now, I think. And all this growth has come back since it's been outside. But I do think it needs more room in the pot for the roots. And my final design of this tree, I want to flatten these. I had these wired, these branches here and over here. I had them wired to where they were more horizontal, which is kind of what I want it to be. I've got to encourage some back budding. I've got to do all sorts of stuff with it. But I think the first step, because once I straighten these out, see if I can get my arm out of the way, but you can see that tree's got quite a wide span. So I think, moving it into a bigger pot, I'm going to put it in something like this. Branches will still overhang the sides of the pot. I think it's fine. I like the shallow depth of it. Just give the roots more room to spread out. So, like I started to say, this is going to take several steps. Today is kind of a slip pot. I'm not going to do a whole lot of root work. Just going to get it out. It looks like it's healthy because it's kind of sprung back. Like I said, all this growth has been just in the last couple of weeks or so. So I'm going to take it easy. First step is to slip pot it, make sure it's still growing after that. And then I will probably come in and do some pruning and wiring the branches to where they're more horizontal. Like I said, they were horizontal. You can see it's pretty straight here, but then once this new growth started growing, ficuses want to grow up. So that's all these little new shoots have started going up. So I'm going to work on bringing those back down. I've had some branch die back. These are pretty brittle here, dead. So, but I've got other branches that I can bring down in here to kind of fill that space in. So I'm not too worried about it. And I think some of these will kind of grow back, but it may take like I said, some of these are brittle, they're just cracking off, but it may take a little bit more of a harder prune once it's really growing well, and then kind of let it regrow the top. But yeah, I don't know what happened. Like I said, it was growing fine, and then all of a sudden it just lost all of its leaves. I didn't see any bugs on it. Don't really think it was a watering issue, but anyway, well, like I said, first step today is just to get it out of this pot and into a new pot, and then kind of let it settle in. If you kind of want to follow along with the progress of this, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be posting follow-up videos. I was just checking to see if the tree was tied into the pot, and it's not. Those are just to hold the screen in. So hopefully this tree will just kind of pop out of here. It's a little snug. Let me see if I can get a little knife here and kind of pry some of that out. I've got this little tool here. And some of these tools, like these miscellaneous tools like this, chopstick, tweezers, just kind of a miscellaneous stuff. And even my good pruners, these are made in Japan, really nice and sharp. I order this stuff off of Amazon just for convenience, because you can spend a lot of money on tools and accessories, but I don't know that you really need to. One thing I do spend more money on is the pruners, just because I really like a sharp, good quality set of pruners. But this other stuff, you can get pretty reasonable. And I do have links down below to just some stuff that I found and used on Amazon, which I think, like I said, work out just fine if you're going to stay within a budget. They've got some inexpensive stuff and some more expensive stuff, but if you want to take a look, they're, like I said, they're linked down below. What I'm doing here is just kind of going down to the edge of the pot here and kind of breaking some of the roots away from the side of the pot where they're kind of grabbing a hold. It's starting to loosen up. All right. Set that aside and see what we've got. Yeah, it definitely needed repotted. This is just a mat of roots here, so that could have been part of the leaf drop problem. Like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of root work on this guy. I'm going to take some of this soil off because this new pot's going to give them plenty of room to move and groove. I might, now that I'm seeing some of these, I might cut some of these long roots. I'm just going to kind of finger comb them out here. Just make sure I don't have any that are really tied up, and kind of circling back on each other. Yeah, it really needed some work. I'm glad I decided to repot it. It's going to be much happier outside in the sun and the heat. Yeah. I think that's about all I'm going to do. Set this out of the way here, and then this pot here has nice size holes in it. I'll just lay some screen in the bottom of it. And then just drop some, I'm not going to worry about tying them in. I'll just hold them down and then drop some soil on top of it just to hold it in place. And since this tree is pretty stable, I'm not really going to tie the tree in either. I think it'll be fine. I've got a lot of repotting to do here this spring, so I think I mentioned in my last video, I just mixed up some new soil, which is what I'm using here. My current mix is expanded shale, calcium clay or turfus, and just some organic bark material. But I'm going to have to, like I said, I got a lot of repotting, and I'm going to have to mix up some more, so I'll probably do a little video just on what my current mix is and how I mix it up. So stay tuned for that. Let me see if this looks. I'm going to offset it just a little bit since this big root's on the right side. Some people think it's really not desirable to have that root like that, but I don't really mind it. I would like to get some more on this side to balance it out, but I think that'll work. Let me look at the front and back. It's leaning forward a little bit, which is not too bad. Let me mound some more soil up underneath the root base here, and then just kind of twist and push this down to settle it in. Yeah, I think we'll just do something like that. Just trying to look down and see if the height is good. It looks pretty good. And looking at it from the side, it's, like I said, it's leaning forward just a little bit, which is kind of okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. So let's go ahead and fill the rest in. Okay. Get some soil nestled in down here. It's got a little tip to it. It shouldn't be rocking back and forth, so I'm just trying to get the soil underneath it. Don't have any air pockets, and make sure it's nice and stable. Yeah, that's better. It's not rocking now. Okay. Get some more soil. Yeah, this is going to be much happier in this bigger pot. And this is just a plastic pot. If you try to buy a ceramic one this size, it's just not too friendly on the budget, so I don't mind using these plastic containers. This one's pretty thick. It doesn't really have any flex to it. And I think it looks okay. Just tapping the soil causes some vibration and helps settle it in around the roots too. Put a little bit more on there. Yeah, this tree started out, I don't even know how many years ago, but I remember I picked it up off of a clearance rack at Lowe's. The thing had a decent little trunk to it, but it was, when I started it out, the trunk was probably about as thick as this branch. So I just picture this branch sticking up. I just kind of let it grow out over the years, and until it lost all of its leaves and had some dieback this winter, it was shaping up to be a decent little tree. But I think we can get it back to something presentable anyway. I do like the kind of the gnarly, windy look of the branches and trunk. Yeah, so I think that'll about do it for the repot. But like I was saying earlier, my goal is to get some of these branches down to where they're flat, so they'll still be overhanging the pot by quite a bit. These branches over here will be flat, then I'll have another layer flat on top of it, kind of straighten some of these out, and then try to grow a healthy crown up there. But yeah, like I said, I think today we're just going to repot it like this and let it recover, and then I will come back after it, do some pruning, and then let it continue on its way. So let me give you a quick spin around here before we end the video. There's the front, there's the left side, there's the back, right side, and back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.